at the finishing line was second place getter Tim Burkle. It was a last-minute decision to do this race, and it's paid off. Pretty happy?
Yeah, no, it has paid off. I knew I was running well, and I knew, I spoke with Gilesy that the best bet would be the Ironman for me, and it paid off in the end.
So it was about a 2:44 marathon. We'll have to just double check that, but that's roughly that's up there amongst one of your best, I believe.
Yeah, no, it is. I ran a 2:42 in Challenge Copenhagen, but I also had a 4-minute penalty there too, so it ended up being a 2:46. But I was very happy with my run today. I knew Macca was a good couple of minutes behind, and I knew Mackenzie was way up the road, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to have a crack, and I'm just going to run as hard as I can and see how I go. And I think I fell short by 5 minutes, but I didn't get the penalty. It would have been a cracker race. But look, to Luke's credit, he had a cracker day to be out there all day solo, and he deserved the win. That's for sure.
Now let's just quickly talk about that penalty. Where did you get caught up in, with the other guys?
Oh, look, it was very frustrating. I had a bad swim and I had to work really hard to catch back up to the group. I think I got on about 15k, and then went straight to the front, and I sat on the front all the way out to Port Douglas, and there's a tight section, like it's only like a single lane at Port Douglas, and somehow I got the penalty there. I don't know what for or what, but it was very tight, and maybe I got a little bit close to Mac. I don't know, but it was just a bit of a frustrating call, considering I sat on the front all the way and the guys are in the back of the group, and it was very disappointing, that's for sure.
And you can say that without that 4-minute penalty, it would have obviously been a lot closer, but you can say, without that 4-minute penalty, it could have been a lot closer. But I mean, still, you might have biked too hard, or
as I said, it's happened now, and I was happy. I'm happy to get back on the podium.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so it was a crack of a field, and I'm happy with my run and my race. So
absolutely, it's great to see you back on the podium. Now, just quickly, so I can let you go sit down. You've been tossing up a few ideas on what you're going to do next, because you weren't going to race this race. So do you know now what you're going to do?
Yeah, so I've got to go back to the States in July. I'm going to do Ironman, and I was doing Lake Placid, but I'll just go do another 70.3 now. But the Kona Dream's off again this year. I don't think my second place is going to be enough points to get there, but I'm only 28. Kona's going to be around for a while. There's a few things I need to work on before I get there, so small steps.
Now celebrating your wife's birthday later tonight, or maybe tomorrow?
I better take her out for dinner tonight, a nice dinner for her birthday. She's been whinging all day that it's her birthday, so I better do something nice.
You're a good man. Well, congratulations, and again, awesome to see you back on that podium again.
Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it.
Training through the winter, it's not the same as when you got the summer training, so I struggled quite a lot with it. I've had sinus infection and ear infections for 6 or 7 weeks, so it was a struggle, and I didn't know how I'd go today, but as soon as I got to Cairns, it all cleared up with the humid air, and I felt much better. So
and how did you go in the swim?
The swim was hard. I was just by myself, and found it quite choppy, and I just pushed as hard as I could on the swim and tried to not have such get the gap down as much as I knew Liz would come out first, and I wanted to not be too far behind her out of the swim.
And then how did it feel going out on the bike?
Yeah, the bike, the start of the bike felt really good. I caught up to Liz at probably about 35 k's, and I just got it shaky. She just sat, she was legally behind me, but she just sat there.
So did you ride the front most of the way?
Yeah, for the whole, and I really struggled at the end, and I was thinking, why did she go past me, because I was losing a lot of time. I hoped to go under the 5-hour mark, but in the end I did about a 5:08, and I was really struggling to see. I was all dizzy, and I thought I was going to fall off my bike, so I was thinking, how's the marathon going to go? But I just just tried my hardest on the run, and gave it my all.
Were you guys together for quite a way on the run?
Yep. Liz was just behind me, the gap was behind me until about 21 k's, and I had a rough patch. I get really tight in my diaphragm, and she came past me then, and I just tried to stick with her, and then we ran together for about until 30 2 Ks, I think, until 33 Ks, and then she took it out.
Nice. So what's next for you? You're gonna have a bit of a break now and build up to Kona, or what's
You know, this is the start. I have another 2-week break, and then I'm going back to winter for about 6 weeks, and then I begin my build up to Kona. End of July, I'll come out to Australia and train in Noosa for a month, and I've got a couple of races in August, one in Samoa and one in the Minaman in Bintan, and that's a big focus for me, and then of course Kona.